Pakistan's Field Marshal Asim Munir made a direct threat against one of India's most powerful business tycoons, Mukesh Ambani, while on US soil. Many might dismiss this as a random, isolated incident. But this was no random remark. It was a calculated move with a much larger goal: to please US President Donald Trump. This incident, reportedly taking place at a black tie event, saw a Pakistani military leader directly target the chairman of Reliance Industries. For those unfamiliar with the significance, Reliance is a central pillar of the Indian economy, driving sectors from energy to infrastructure. The timing is crucial, with Indian Prime Minister Modi standing firm against US trade demands and Reliance being a major refiner of Russian crude oil. The threat was not just about one man. It was an attack on India's economic sovereignty. So, how is this alleged threat connected to Donald Trump? The argument goes that Trump's signature tariff tantrum against China has been exposed as weak and ineffective. His Vice President, J.D. Vance, admitted that the situation with China is complicated.
Obviously, the China issue is a little bit more complicated because our relationship with China, it affects a lot of other things that have nothing to do with the Russian situation. So the president's reviewing his options, and of course,
this is most probably because the US relies heavily on Chinese imports from critical items, including defense components. Moreover, China holds a staggering $750+ billion in US Treasury bonds, a massive leverage point. With China proving too difficult a target, the focus, it seems, has shifted to India. The threat against Ambani is framed as the latest and most brazen tactic in long-running campaign to pressure India. According to the Viewpoint, even the BLA, designated by the US as a terror group, is part of the same strategy: to ink India and woo Pakistan with the promise of access to Balochistan's mineral resources. Just hours ago, this narrative gained more traction. In a joint statement with Pakistan, the US State Department applauded Pakistan's continued success in containing terrorist entities that pose a threat to the peace and security of the region and the world. This is being seen by some as a clear sign of Washington's efforts to strengthen ties with Islamabad. Ultimately, the threat from Pakistan's Field Marshal was a desperate show of loyalty to the US President. It wasn't just about an individual, it was about using a rival nation to create political leverage. But with India's leadership standing firm and its economy strong, this strategy may prove to be just as complicated as the one facing China. The events reveal a new, unconventional playbook in international diplomacy, where allies are pressured and rivals are used to achieve domestic political goals. With Jyoti Shukla, Bureau Report, India Today Global.